We're just two friends who love the movies, call each other every morning. Hey, so you're at home right now.
Right, yeah, I took a half day off. Lori's going to she's going to observe some homeschool stuff at someone's house, see how they run their day.
Oh, nice, dude, nice.
So we're learning, we don't have any experience with that. But dude, the top 10 lists are over and I'm not
Yep,
watching movies till April 15th.
yep.
So this should get interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, just FYI for everyone. So starting next week, we're going to be doing a our the best films. For example, like next week, I think you wanted to do 2015, right? Next week we're gonna do the best films of 2015 revisited.
So
Basically,
do you want to go backwards from like 2024 back to 2015, or do you want to start at 2015 and come back up?
I was thinking we will come back up.
Okay.
Um, I mean, I have my list up there since like I don't know 2009, but I know
Yeah,
that you only have till 2015, so that we can go as far as back as that.
right.
Uh,
But I mean, look, if if we, yeah, that's not only when I started my list, but also it's 10 years. It's like a 10-year thing. So there's a little,
yeah,
but yeah, okay. So, but yeah, I mean, so today I think you've got some movies on deck to tell us about.
I do, and I mean that's in. I like that idea that you had said, Mitch, about revisiting because I was like, you know what, I'm curious, and I did look at my list, and I think it would be cool for us to kind of look over things and
You okay, buddy?
kind of look over. Sorry, there's I'm ordering breakfast for Vanessa, but this guy is not paying attention.
I just made some breakfast myself. I made some fried eggs, and
Dude,
we should be ashamed of ourselves, man. We Does anybody have more disrespect for their audience than us?
I know, man. I don't. I'm sorry, audience. Please forgive
Audience,
me.
bottom of our hearts. We swear we're
Please.
going to talk movies.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about movies, but yeah. Anyways, Mitch. So I have it's a big kahuna for 2026 in my opinion because it's been on it's been on in the chatter.
Yeah,
Um,
in the
but
zeitgeist.
yeah, everyone's been talking about it. But before I get to that, right? I wanted to talk about. I had texted you. What was it? A couple days ago.
Yeah.
Uh, do you remember exactly what I
Oh
had
yeah,
texted you?
you said that you had watched a movie from one of our favorite directors, and that it was maybe like already skyrocketing up to your top.
Yeah, it was easily. It's now become one of my favorite movies.
So I get to, because I feel like I know what it is.
Yeah, I want you. Well, first of all, guess the director and then try to guess the movie. But I'm wait 1 second. Let me just order this real quick.
Okay. For those who are still in the listening audience,
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Can I do
here
the
react to these fried eggs that I
I'm
um,
sorry.
scrambled. But I had been
Can I get
boiling it.
the number four?
Now I've
The
burrito.
burrito?
But you can just take
Yeah.
a piece like this.
The salsa doesn't come inside it, right? Okay,
Oh,
that's fine. And then can I for the drink, is there any way to get a nice coffee? Uh
hang
Vanilla is
on.
fine.
Get a nice coffee.
And
Is
then
there?
can I get a chicken biscuit? Just the biscuit itself? Yep. That'll be
Remember,
it.
in college was from being confused
Sam,
by the notion of putting a
that'll be it.
patty on a biscuit.
Thank you. Sorry about that, Mitch. Oh,
That's what
is
you did.
she could. and she's coming over here to take my payment. 1 second.
Oh boy.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Appreciate it. All right, Mitch. So, first of all, take a guess at which director it is.
Okay, is it Jim Jarmusch?
Okay, are you cheating?
How would I have cheated?
Because, well, I watched it on a platform.
No, no, I didn't see it on a platform. This is amazing, dude. When you told me that,
Yeah.
I I was like I opened Letterboxd and I saw somebody post a movie and it wasn't you, it was somebody else. But it was around the time you had said that and I was like, dude, I bet that this is like just come to streaming like a popular streaming platform and that Sam watched it. Is it Night on Earth?
No, it's not.
Ah, okay. Dude, wow, though, I still got the director right.
You
This is
got the
so
director right. Yeah, that's
that's
crazy.
great. Okay, so I don't know. What is it?
Well, try to take another guess. I'll give you another guess.
I'm just trying to bring, Jarmusch movies to my brain right now, and I can't think of any. So,
Okay. Uh, it is one movie called Ghost Dog: The Way of the Samurai.
oh yeah, no, I thought you had seen it. I think Wesley really likes that one.
Dude, this movie is freaking awesome. Have you seen it?
Somebody's told me about this at length, and I thought it would have been you, but who was it? No, I haven't seen it. It's definitely on my list. Obviously, every Jarmusch movie is, but
Gosh,
I
man.
I rave about this over the years.
Dude, this movie is freaking so good. It's like a mobster movie mixed with the samurai movie mixed with the western. There's well, I'm not gonna ruin it, but dude, this movie is so freaking good. You need to watch it. Like as soon as your month long thing ends, this should be on your list. And this is another thing I was talking about, Mitch, where as you know, we're it's kind of once your month ends, it's gonna be a little slower, right? Obviously, I'm gonna try to watch as many new movies as possible. But I was thinking you and I should go through the filmography of both David Mamet and Jim Jarmusch. I think that would be an awesome thing for us to do.
That could be fun. Yeah, I don't even know, dude. Every year I kind of think like this, so probably just ignore it. But every year I'm like, I'm not gonna do like a big 2026 movies dive this year. It just stresses me out too much, and there's so many old movies I'm
Yeah.
gonna go through.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Dude, I know you say that. I know you do. But I, I don't know, man. I love when we do these lists and everything.
I-
It gives me.
That that's
I
what
don't want
keeps
to.
me.
I don't want to say it gives me a reason to live. That's not what I was gonna say. But it's like the little things in life, like going to
Well,
a diner, getting a
become.
coffee.
I think one of the things. I think I'm definitely gonna not watch movie trailers next year because there's something so insidious about um, watching all these little commercials for entertainment. But then at the same time, and I said this when Barbie came out, that was when the conversation really picked up. The movies are just, they're like a lot of them are just kind of commercials. So, and that's always been a thing, but uh, I don't know. I get this time of year, I always get a little, um,
I think it's always good to have your month long. Now that I think of it, because it kind of lets you decompress, right? And then you're even more excited to get back into watching movies. Because
I 40s and 50s movies, dude.
yeah, I know that about you. And actually, dude, oh my gosh, it it just the name of the movie that I had watched just slipped
Go
my mind. Tony Curtis is in it.
Tony, Cr-
Um,
like it hot.
what?
Sweet smell of success.
Yeah, Sweet Smell of a Success. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah.
That's a very, very good one. That one is just like very sharp dialogue.
Yeah,
It's it's
it's got
a
that noir angle.
yeah, it does. It does. It does. Yeah, that was very good movie. So me myself, I'm trying to catch up on all these older films, man. Um, but as you know, I've discussed it before, and I've been waiting to talk about it. I've been watching a new show, and I'm addicted to it because it's just so dang good, man. It's like if you and I wrote a show together, this would probably be the show that we would write
Think so?
because it has all our staples, man. A diner. It's about a writer. Like it has Ethan Hawke. That's the lowdown. I'm on episode 5 out of 8 episodes, and dude, I still don't know what the heck is like. It gives you enough to know to stay tuned for what's next, but you don't really know the full picture of everything. And I 5 episodes in, I still don't know what's truly going on within the show. So
Mm.
I love this. I love this show, man. It's awesome. I hope you check it out. I know that you'll dig it. I hope you check it out as soon as your whole month long ends.
Well, you're trying to send me backwards, dude. To watch a TV show would be the ultimate backward step for me.
I know, but this is one specifically that I think you'll really dig.
I want to tell you something that may surprise you, man, but that's not the first time I've been told that
About the lowdown?
by about a show.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Do you
Like, come
realize
on.
we're never going to get out of this hole unless we dig out of it ourselves?
I
Yeah.
know, dude, but sometimes you gotta just dig deeper and deeper to get to the other side, dude.
So yeah, I mean, obviously that show looks awesome to me. I saw the trailer for it and was like, this is right up my alley. And then I had to do what I had to do, which is like say I'm never gonna watch it. Um, but yeah, I mean, I've got how's my belly full? Your belly.
Oh, baby
Dude, this is like
Chloe.
the first time we've had a live audience for the movie call podcast.
Dude, yeah, baby Chloe is there. She's our live audience, dude.
Yeah, movie
Dude, you're
clue.
gonna have to pay her in dino nuggies.
Yeah, but dude, I've been writing a novel, and I feel like it could be, related to the lowdown. Maybe somebody will make a show of it. So John Cusack was on the NPR quiz show. Wait, wait, don't tell me last week, and it was very fun to have him on there. But what he was promoting was uh, he's written a graphic novel, okay,
Oh, really?
and I'm assuming someone else illustrated it. But he's written a graphic novel, and they were talking about it, and it was very offbeat, off the wall kind of premise. And he was basically saying that one of the reasons he wanted to do this graphic novel is because he knew nobody was going to fund such an outlandish premise for a movie, and so he hoped that if the graphic novel did well, that they would make an adaptation of it. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Dude, what is it called? Oh, well, I guess I can look it up. John Cusack graphic novel, but
Yeah, I remember the title was a strange one too, and it was about like some avant-garde artist, like French artist or something. But it had like a lot of pulp elements.
dude, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Well, you know us here at the Movie Call Podcast. We absolutely love ourselves some John Cusack. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
I don't think of him foremost as a writer, but I was reminded that he wrote Gross Point Blank.
yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah, and I mean, I know he's maybe written one or two others. I usually forget that he's done some writing.
Well, I'm gonna have to check it out. I love John Cusack. I want to support that guy. I thought it was cool whenever they did the Rob Reiner in memoriam thing segment. Um, well, that's cool, man. I'm glad. I'm glad he's doing something, and that's kind of smart too, you know. If you
Yeah.
know something's not going to be made, at least to get it out into some kind of medium is always a good thing. I mean,
You
I attempted that recently, you know, where I wrote a short story and someone shot it down.
No,
Um,
so I think artists owe it to each other to say, look, I mean, you're an artist, Sam, and I love what you do, but like I feel like and look, if you're passionate about something, you're just gonna dig in all the more. But I think we owe it to each other to say, no, I wouldn't pursue that. I would pursue this, or like, I'm not feeling that. My money is I want you to work on your Magnolia album, but that's just me. Like if you've got something you're passionate about, then it's kind of there for a reason. It just wasn't like lighting me up.
well, I mean, I was able to write it. It's not a long short story. I think it's a cool little idea. It's a cool little. It just needs to be edited a little bit, and then I do want to submit it to like some sci-fi fantasy shorts contest or whatever. I am one, and Vanessa always makes fun of me because she says, you know, you just do a lot. You have a lot on your plate. And the thing is, Mitch, I'm a firm believer of you can do multiple things at once, right? I am an FYI people because I know my fan base are they're it's highly anticipated. I am working on the Magnolia album, all right? Right now, of course, because of the baby, it delayed a lot of things, but I'm getting back on track. And so far it's going good, and I'm looking to release this before May. So there you go. I can't give you an exact date, but I can tell you it's going to be released before May. That's what I'm shooting for. So the Magnolia album, it's not called the Magnolia album, but it's called Magnolia. I can't wait for people to listen to it. I think, in my opinion, so far I think it's easily one of my better albums. And but that's just my opinion. Mitch will probably disagree. Who knows? But I think it's one of my better albums. Uh, and that says a lot. You know, I don't really like to talk about my music stuff, but I think this is easily one of the better ones.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
So, well, Mitch, I'm sorry that you didn't like my short story, but I promise you I'm working on the album. So there you go. There you have it, man.
That
Uh,
sounds good.
I before I go, I wanted to talk about a 2026 Kahuna.
Oh,
This is called Project Hail Mary.
you didn't watch Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, I watched it on dude, funny story. I'm gonna have to tell you how everything went down, right?
Okay.
Okay. So Monday night they had a fan screening of Project Hail Mary, right? The movie didn't come out until yesterday. I got to watch it Monday, right? Because of our list videos and stuff, I didn't get to talk about it, but I was one of the first. Well, actually, yeah, one of the first of. I think there was a 100-seat theater in San Antonio that we got to watch it. And anyways, my it was down the street from my brother Angel's apartment, right? And he's living there with a buddy of his, and he had expressed that he wanted to go to the movies, right? And he loves sci-fi films, so I had told him I was like, okay, yeah, I can take you, and this is a movie I've been desperately wanting to see. FYI, I've read half the book, and I absolutely loved it. It's great, easily one of the better books I've read. The reason why I didn't finish the book is because I was so hooked with the book that I was like, you know what? I want to see how the movie. I don't want anything more spoiled. I want to see it in the movie. So I stopped reading it, but now it makes me want to pick up the book. Anyways, So I went to go pick up my brother, right? And he was like, "Oh, hey, can my roommate come with us?" Right? And so I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's fine." So it's me, my brother Angel, and you know how my brother Angel is. He's hilarious, right? He's him and his buddy, they're just cracking jokes. My brother's all excited. He's like, "Oh man, yeah, we're gonna go to the movies. Yeah, I'm gonna get me some a drink. I'm gonna get me some popcorn." He's all hyping everything up, just going up there, right? And so we get in there, we take our seats, and we settle in for Project Hail Mary. Ryan Gosling comes on screen. He's like, "I just want to thank you all for coming to this fan screening. You are the first to see this movie, and we're excited for you to see it." And so it starts, and my brother looks at me. He has like a kid's grin on. He's all excited, right? And and then and look, and this is no it has nothing to do with the movie, folks. All right, if you know my brother, like, he's a big movie lover, but you got to take into consideration he was working all day.
Oh no.
Me and his buddy are like, "Yeah, let's," we're all hyped. 30 minutes into the movie, I'm watching it. I'm riveted. It's a good movie. I'm like, "Oh man!" And I look over, and my brother is,
Yeah, yeah.
and both his friend and I are just looking at each other, and we both freaking like elbow him, and he's like, "Oh, oh yeah, yeah, that's all right, yeah, 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 yeah." I'm like, Jesus. 10 minutes later, I'm like, "Freaking Angel." And people are looking at us. I'm like, "Dude," I told him, I was like, "If you need to get up, if you need some more popcorn, eat some more popcorn." And he was like, "No, no, no, I'm good. I'm watching it." So yeah, yeah, I'm watching it. I'm watching it. Anyways, that happened throughout the whole movie, dude. Needless to say, I will most likely not be going to a movie with him for a while. But the movie itself, dude, this is I know people are just gonna constantly just be saying this, but this is why we go to the movies. We go to the movies for a movie like this. All right, it's a popcorn
You don't
movie.
know why I go to the movies, Sam?
uh, it's just a whole lot of fun, man. I do think it does commit one of a movie sin that it's kind of one of I have a little bit of a like, it's one of those movies that you're like, "Okay, this is where the movie's gonna end," and then it doesn't end, and then you're like, "Oh, okay, this is where it's gonna end," and then it doesn't end, and then it goes on for like 15-20 minutes.
Return of the
um
King.
yeah, by the way, this movie is freaking long. It's like 2 hours and 30 minutes long. And I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think it needed to be that long, but that's just me. But overall, man, it's a very good film. I know a lot of people are like talking very highly of it. They compare it to The Martian because it's by the same author. For me, which
In space.
for me, The Martian is better, but I do think this is very good. And I just had a good time, man. If you're thinking about, also, Mitch, this would not be a bad movie to take your family to see. It's although it's a sci-fi picture, it's actually a lot more family friendly than you might think, and it's actually very sweet. I think it tells it has a really good story to it, in that even though you know people may have their differences, we can work together to try to resolve an issue, and overcome, in this case, the world ending or whatever, right? So I thought this was a very good film. It's not great. I know a lot of people are putting it on the scale of like, "Oh, it's Interstellar or whatever." I don't think it's that. but I do think it's very good. So yeah,
That's,
that's my review of Project Hail Mary.
yeah, that's what I expected. I haven't been able to get excited about it. I like Gosling and I like what's her name, Huller, Sandra Huller.
Yeah.
Uh, um, but I haven't been able to get excited about it. I mean, it's one of those things I'll probably watch, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad, dude. Yeah, sleeping in the theater. I went to see the Bellatar film, Werkmeister Harmonies, which is more of a film you can imagine someone falling to sleep to. And Daniel Alger was there, and he just fell asleep beside me and Wesley. And I was like a little bit like, I don't do it because usually if I go to the movies, I've paid for it, but like
Yeah.
I would like to go to the movie theater and sleep, dude. That seems like the best situation ever.
Yeah,
Uh,
let me tell you the best time to watch a movie to go to sleep at a movie. It's a movie that you don't really want to see, and you give like 20 minutes of your time, and then you realize, okay, this movie is terrible. Those are the best kinds of movies. I mean, I've told you before, Mitch. I had the best nap during the Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
hmm
That was just an amazing nap. I clunked out after 30 minutes and was asleep for like an hour, and I was like, this is awesome. So, um,
Yeah, no, I mean, if it was a movie I'd seen before, I think that would be an idea. If it was like an old movie, what if you're in there with like Casablanca? Oh, that would be the best sleep. Oh, it's so
oh
beautiful.
man, yeah, it's
Casablanca dreams.
I know, and no disrespect to Casablanca, you know.
Heck no, dude. That one's an all-timer. Like, but it's just like you know it backwards and forwards, and
You,
it's beautiful, and
you can
it's not loud or like garish or anything. It's just gentle and just artistic, and it's just like it'd give you a beautiful dream, dog.
it's almost like you can close your eyes and rest your eyes, and you still hear it playing, and you can
Yeah,
picture it
it's
in your head, right?
enters your dream, dude.
Yeah. Well, dude, yeah, so that's all the couple of films I wanted to talk about. I'm about to go inside, but once again, folks, tune in next week because we're going to be starting that series of revisiting our list, and I thought it would be cool to kind of like, one by, well, you'll
Tune in
reveal
this
your
week
list.
because you're hearing this on the
Oh
new
yeah,
week.
that is true. That is true this week. But yeah, dude, I'm glad you brought that idea up because I was looking back at my list and I was like, okay, I don't think this movie would end up on my list
I
now.
had some of those too, so
You
it's gonna
know?
be interesting.
Yeah. All right, Mitch, I'll talk to you later, dude.
See ya.